Make a moving picture in your mind. A picture of you as you see yourself having accomplished all the desired changes.
Trapped inside a mask that hides a perfect smile.
On Easter Sunday, Mum so she felt quite tired at first, and then
she didn't open her eyes.
Yeah, and then
her face trying to.
Then it sort of a bit after one side of her face went. Then after a while, the other side went, and yeah.
My name's Dipti, and I'm sorry if you can't really understand what I'm saying. I'm finding it really difficult to speak. I've been diagnosed with something weird called Miller-Fisher syndrome, and I think it only affects one person in a million, which is really nice. I went on holiday with my boyfriend to Turkey, and then when we got back, while I was in Turkey, I got a pain in my shoulder, like a stiff neck, and didn't really think much of it. And then when I got back, I started to get tingling on my lips, and then I couldn't move my lips, and then it just spread. The paralysis just spread all the way up my face. So now I'm in Gloucester Hospital.
Through them all, she was the girl who lost her smile.
We've seen about 4 doctors so far and the main consultant, and no one really seems to know what's wrong. They're all saying a virus or Bell's palsy, but it's not Bell's palsy, but it could be this, and I think they're just trying to eliminate what it's not at the moment. So blood tests, lumbar punctures, brain scans, and hopefully by working out what it's not, they might be able to work out what it is. That's this kind of latest. Yeah.
Hi, I'm at home now. I got out of the hospital yesterday, and they let me out and they said that I need to rest, and they're still going with the diagnosis of Miller-Fisher syndrome, which is a variant of Guillain-Barré. And I can move my cheek, look. That's it. So that's good. I'm about to go to acupuncture now and see if anything changes after that. I'm feeling alright. I think I'm feeling a little bit impatient now. I just kind of want to get better. I'm finding it difficult because I want to interact and want to kind of get back out there again, but I'm really conscious. It kind of looks like I've had a stroke now, so I don't want to talk to anyone and I don't want to look at anyone. And so I'm feeling a little bit self-conscious now, but I still have to be patient. Yes. I had my second session of acupuncture today, and he worked on the wood and metal bits of me. I don't really know what that means. But I feel quite wiped out and tired. My eye feels really, really tired today. I don't think it's shutting properly still. And I go to bed at night, so I still have to wear my mask. I didn't wear it last night, and so that's probably why it's hurting more today. My cheek's still moving, but that's it. My left eye's better than my right eye. My right eye feels really weak, and I have to put this weird medicine in my eyes, which is like a tube of Vaseline, so it feels smeary and blurry, but I can't shut my eyes properly, so every time I shut my eyes there's like a little gap here, so I still have to wear my eye mask at night, which is a bit annoying, but I must take it off in the middle of the night because in the morning I wake up with no eye mask. But yeah, it's difficult to blink properly. That eye especially feels really irritated. Because I couldn't move because I can't really move my cheeks, and because this is the paralysis of the facial nerve, which supplies all of your expressive facial movements. Obviously, the lips and the cheeks are what formulate your words, so I can't really speak properly. So I had some speech therapy at the hospital, and they've told me to how to kind of manage what I say and how to know how I'm getting better and what to say to get better. So the two words I've been given to practice are pop and bop. So when I can say pop and bop easily and make the two distinctions between the two sounds, pop and bop, then I know that it's coming back a little bit more. Pop, bop, pop, bop, pop, bop.
You know, how is acupuncture working? How does it work? What is it doing?
Well, if you imagine, it's really hard to explain in kind of 2 or 3 minutes, but if you imagine like a big road network of interconnected channels, meridians, then you can kind of tend to get blocks along that road network, and acupuncture is about finding the right place to unblock with needles so that whole flow is working properly. There's reasons why your body's kind of told you, you know, your body's given you this warning that something's up, so I need to work on you as well, not just on trying to stimulate the flow back in your face, but work on you on a foundation to pick you up and get everything working properly, get all your major organs back communicating again, and maybe offer some kind of changes in your lifestyle or the way that you were before, maybe getting you to recognise why this has come about, what you've been doing, if you've been pushing yourself too hard or not pushing yourself enough, you know, and it's just a matter of getting that flow going again throughout the whole body and getting your energy moving around as it should. It's the easiest way to describe it. It's just that big sort of road network, really, and along the way there might be a bit of a traffic jam. And there's 12 main meridians that I'm working on keeping in order, and you can feel on the pulse how they're doing. You can see on the person's face, see how they are, how they're doing, and that would give me an indication of where to go and what points, as well as on your face, what other points to stimulate to boost you. So everything's working properly, then this is the theory really behind acupuncture. If everything's working properly, then you won't be ill. You'll stay well, but as soon as something goes wrong, then it's an indication that that whole system's kind of broken down in some way, and you just need to find out where.
I think it's been like 2 weeks since this whole thing started, so within that 2 weeks I've kind of been in hospital, I've been checked out and I've been tested, and now I'm back home again, and I've had acupuncture. I think I've had 3 lots. Have I had 3 lots? 3 lots of acupuncture so far, and the last lot I had was a couple of days ago. And after that I felt really, really emotional. It just felt like maybe loads of blockages were being released, because I felt really, really, I was really crying a lot, and I felt frustrated. I mean, I can move my left side a little bit more today. I can go. I don't think I can move my head. No. So I just feel I feel really self-conscious now. I don't want to go out. I don't want to talk to anyone. So I'm feeling a bit low. I've got acupuncture again tomorrow and some reflexology on Wednesday. So we're going to carry on with that, and also, you know, I'm taking all the relevant vitamins like vitamin B12 and B complex, vitamin C, a spray thing, zinc, yeah, so, and Toby's juicing everything in the fridge that he can possibly juice. All the good vegetables like spinach and celery and peppers and things. So I'm feeling healthy, and I'm feeling mentally okay, but not really physically okay, so that's why I'm a bit frustrated.
Mum has to eat, like, she eats very slowly because she can't, like, open her mouth wide. Well, she can't really open her mouth at all, so she has to sort of, like, drink it through a straw, which is quite a slow process.
I've recently been back into the hospital for my 2-week checkup in the neurology department, and I was very impressed with the efficiency. We were seen very quickly, almost too quickly. The consultant seemed to be rushing us along, and, you know, almost like, you know, I guess I'm so used to going to the, you know, the complementary medicine appointments that I've been going to, like the acupuncture, reflexology, hypnotherapy, where the practitioner is really taking the time to calibrate, to assess, to ask questions, to elicit information, to watch and observe. And it's such a contrast in the NHS, where they've got like 1.2 minutes, you know, to spend with you, and they almost rush the questions out so fast that they're tripping over their words, and, you know, their assessment of you is like, do this, do that, do this, do that, do that, and you're just like, woo. Yeah, so the first consultant sent me to see a second consultant for electrical testing, which was testing my nervous system with electric shocks to see how well it was responding, and the test came back really positive, and apparently my nervous system responds quickly and fast and efficiently, so that's great. So they eliminated any other nervous conditions that it could be, so that's good. Meanwhile, while the second consultant was talking to me, right at the end of our conversation, he said, you've had low-level meningitis. So, you know, meningitis has not been mentioned before, so that was really quite worrying. You know, obviously I questioned him, and he said the inflamed cells in your spinal fluid suggests that, you know, that is meningitis, that's what it is. So I was a bit worried about that the NHS just seemed to flippantly kind of throw these words out and expect you just to deal with them.
I told Dipti she had meningitis. I think she seemed a bit confused by it and a bit upset, really, because no one had ever mentioned it before, you know. So it's been like 3 weeks and someone just randomly mentions you got meningitis. So I don't know, baffling.
Because I'm not able to smile anymore, I've noticed that
not many people are smiling back at me, and I was wondering about this, and I think it's because there's something in our brain called mirror neurons, and when you see somebody acting in a certain way, you subconsciously mirror them and copy them. So because I'm not smiling at people, they're not smiling back at me, and usually because I am normally very naturally smiley, people normally smile back at me. So I'm noticing this difference.
It's been a month since all of this has started, so a month since it came on, and now, you know, where I am today. I'm at Cheltenham again to see Rick for more acupuncture. I'm feeling better in myself. I started working again, and I can move my head and eyebrows and my cheeks more. So 4 days till my birthday, so I'm quite excited about that. It's actually been 3 months, almost to the day, where it actually started. So within that time, obviously, as you know, I've been treated holistically and conventionally. I've been to physiotherapy, acupuncture, hypnotherapy. So there is this side of my face which hasn't completely returned yet. It still does feel wonky. I've kind of got used to the wonkiness. I don't know how I'm going to feel when I look back at this bit of footage, because then I'll be able to see exactly how wonky I am. But I can smile a bit more. And I just need to go like that. But
It's now been 6 months since I've been diagnosed with meningitis, and in that time loads has happened. I've moved house with my partner Toby and moved practice and got my new therapy room. Kids are great. The older one started secondary school. I'm building up a new practice from Cirencester, a hypnotherapy practice, and I've learnt a lot. I've learnt a lot in this 6 months. My face is pretty much back to normal. I can tell that the right side still feels a tiny bit sluggish. It needs to kind of catch up a bit more with the left. Sometimes my right eye feels more tired if I've looked at a computer screen for a long time, or if I've driven in the dark, then this eye tends to get a bit watery. My smile has returned, but I think there's like a fraction left. So, you know, pretty much it's back. So, you know, maybe in the next 2 months I'll completely be better, but I think I'm pretty much there, and if I smile now, you know, I'm not so wonky, so yeah, I think, you know, I'm happy.